Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to More NIKKE, and today we have two brand new events actually. Count them, two. Well, one's a rerun because there's the NieR Automata rerun right here, as you can see, called Outer Automata. Now, apparently, this is nothing new, and it's literally just a one-to-one rerun of the original one. I've already done that, and I'm pretty sure I already have the VOD of it on the YouTube page because I streamed it. But anyway, yeah, the other actual new one is this lady called Sora. Now, I don't know if Sora is like a name of a lady from like Hololive or something. I'm gonna guess she is. But she is new. Here she is right now, as you can see. There's already like thousands of people, you know, going crazy over this lady. There's Viet Cong fighters, hello. But yeah, there's already people like thirsting the hell out of this lady. And as you can tell, right, she is part of the an airline company. There's like an airline squad.
Trust is a precious thing. Once it's lost, it can never be regained.
Anyway, yeah, this lady kind of sus, I think. A little bit. And look at her animation. What is this? Oh, it's money. Oh, I didn't see that clearly. Like when I saw when Duck posted this, the preview image of this, I didn't see the money. All I saw was like white liquid. And I was like, oh yeah, no, it's actually money. So she shoots out money. All right. Why so many like drugs in here? And like medicine. Anyway, she's one of the few characters. Look at her. Look at her skill descriptions. Why is this so like short and so small? Are we sure they didn't mess this character up? This is like a description that they would use for like a free SR unit, right? This is the type of skill description length that they would put on like the freebie event unit. That's an SR, like Lily from the Stellar Blade one. This is like how short her descriptions are. This lady only has like one line. So she is basically only a 40-second B1, 40-second burst 1 healer, and she can remove 1 debuff. Which is really weird. She can also be an attack buffer. This potency of HP granted, this is not healing, right? This is just like increased healing amount, right? This is not actually healing. Like, there's a lot of skills that say this. And a 40-second B1 unit, I mean, I guess she might have some use in PvP because she's a rock launcher. But other than that, I don't think she... Wait, she's from Elysian, of course. We can't have any good Elysian units, am I right? Back to Elysian units being, like, bad? Yeah, I honestly don't see a reason why you would...
It's the moment you're closest to the light.
Why you would pull for this lady, if you're looking for, like, character strength. I like how her, like, if you look here, right? I like how her suitcase also, like, flashes itself.
You need. I'll be as accommodating as I can.
Anyway, yeah, there she is. I think 2B's here as well. Yeah, 2B's here. And A2's here. Yeah. Oh, no, Raven's still here. Raven's still here? Raven's still here. Okay. Eve is still here. I guess A2's like in the second half or something. Anyway, unfortunate. It seems like she is the filler character, I suppose. Oh, the banners are extended? But I'm guessing their events did not get extended. No, it's gone now, pretty sure. Now, I'll let you guys know, I did not actually continue the minigame event. I did the minigame event once on stream, and then I didn't do it again. That boss gauntlet minigame. So, alongside that, we do have some new skins, right? This is the new 2B skin, I think. This is the paid one. Fietish. Fietish skin. Anyway, this is the paid one. We're getting a free A2 one, which I don't think you can see right now. Actually, maybe you can if you have her. I have her. There's a new Senti skin, right? It's a new Senti skin.
If there are
Jesus
any
Christ, she's got
malfunctions or
like,
broken parts, let me know.
it's like oiled up. I know it's supposed to be like she's wet, but like, looks like they've rubbed Vaseline all over her or something. Can we see the A2 skin? Let's see. There's a new one that's free. Oh, yeah, they're rerunning this one. This one's nice. I like this one.
Watch the hands.
This is the free one, right? Yeah, this is the free one. This is the free one that everyone's getting. Fiat. Anyway, yeah, Fiat. Is it summer already? Is that why there's so many, like, bikini skins? I guess because it is summer. Okay, the solar raid. Okay, really quick, let me check out this Outer Automata. Are they gonna redo, like, the cutscene and stuff? Like, repeat it? Oh, yeah, this is what it looked like. It's a meal! So if we go to the story...
Show us the way.
It is... Oh, it's the same one, right? This is... Yeah, it's the same exact thing, right? Yeah, this was a... People had mixed opinions about this story because... it felt like it was NIKKE's featuring NieR. Well, I mean, obviously, yeah, but it felt like... A lot of people had mixed opinions about this because it seemed more focused about like these mass-produced NIKKE models rather than like the actual NieR, rather than A2, 2B, and 9S. I felt like they were kind of like background characters, and these mass-produced NIKKE models were like the main part of the story, main focus. Anyway, if I remember what the story was about, right? So it was two branching stories. There was A2 with a mass-produced model, and then there was like 2B and 9S. Now, if I recall correctly, 9S, 2B, and A2 never actually met each other, right? Much like how in the Stellar Blade one, Raven never met Eve. They had their completely separate storylines. I believe 2B and 9S's storyline basically followed a group of like mass-produced NIKKEs that eventually ended up killing themselves, I think. And A2 had this like one mass-produced NIKKE model that she followed around. And I think they all died. Yeah. But hey, the art's nice, I guess. Yeah, overall, I think people preferred A2's part over 2B's and 9S's. But hey, at least there's free goodies, right? Yeah, it's free goodies. This is where you get the A2 skin here.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
But for people that have not... Wait, you don't even get limited pools? Wait, what is this? Exclusive. Can only be used during the Outer Automata limited time re-recruitment event. Wait, they don't even give you limited pools? They only give you, like, specific pools for, like, the 2B and A2 banner? Exclusive, yeah. So, these are not generic premium vouchers. You can only use this for the NieR Automata banner. Wow. I mean, remember, I actually spent a lot of gems maxing out 2B. Remember that? I had like 40-something thousand gems, and I maxed out 2B's core, right? Well, I didn't max her out, because if you want to max out a character, you need to get them to like... What's the maximum break, what, 7 or something? Okay, ladies and germas, thank you for watching and being here. I completed my dailies, so now we can actually continue the main event, which is the Over Horizon. All right, let's give it up for the Over Horizon. Woo! Oh no, Captain, not like that. already set. Your seatbelt is all wrong. As Sora reaches out her hand. After it clicks perfectly into place, schnick. To make it tight, you gotta pull it. It's not exactly comfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. Does it hurt? Here, let me loosen up a little. Sora reaches out her hand again. Hey, quit being so handsy with the commander, would you? Are you alright, Commander? I heard you cry out in pain just now. Huh? What are you all doing here? Your assigned seats are in another area. He gives a flying crap about assigned seats right now. Whoa, language? Yeah, exactly. We want to sit beside Master 2. Is everything okay, Commander? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired, that's all. I'm in a fine mess at the moment. It all started a week ago with the sudden arrival of an official document. Classic. You might be wondering how I got into this mess. I don't think they're like ever going to use like the Red Hood rocket model for anything outside of the main story. It's so weird, I don't know why. Anyway, we got Modernia as the... This is Modernia, right? Yeah, Modernia is the boss. But there's also other characters in the same squad. This was called, what was the squad called?
Fully active. Here's through.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
This is called, I need to look at her shoulder. Damn, I guess I gotta pull for her for the extra like 40% bonus, man. Crow is...
You really want to have me by your side?
Crow is never going to be put in the synchro device. Man, what are these bonus characters? I mean, it doesn't matter because like the event modes aren't that hard to begin with, but... Was Viper at 40-second? No, but you need a... You need another burst 2 unit with her. Oh, so this music is... kind of bad. What are these bonus characters?
I will lend you the organization's power.
Yeah, well, these bonus characters kind of weird. Sakura's 40 seconds as well. Man, what the heck is this?
Roger. Joining the mission.
What a whack.
If it's a request
Okay,
from my
here.
subject, I
It
have
doesn't
to
matter.
accept.
Goodbye, Zixer. Have a good work day. 1 week ago. Flight training? Yes. It doesn't happen often, but on rare occasions, specialized missions, large-scale surface reclamation ops, urgent emergency support for other squads, we need to travel using transport aircraft. To prepare for these situations, the central government has the Over the Horizon Squad provide basic flight theory lessons and in-flight safety training. Speaking of Over the Horizon Squad, there are 2 other characters here that we may see, but this is what they look like. There's this lady. There's this lady. She looks alright. And there's also basically Anchor. You know Anchor, right? This is basically Anchor too. Anchor's got a new job, I guess. She's now an airline assistant. This is definitely a Cherno character for sure. Like, Cherno TV. Yeah, this is definitely a Cherno type character. Looks like we've been selected for it this time. It's far from our most common mode of transportation, but we might end up having to take it to the skies in an emergency. Hey, what do you know? I believe in the main story, there's probably... I think the main story is going to be like flight-related things. And I think the main story is going to come out soon. It comes out this month, I'm pretty sure. So there's no harm in beefing up our knowledge beforehand. I believe you've gone through this training before, haven't you, Commander? I have? Oh yeah, Rapi is right. Come to think of it, you've been on a transport plane before, right? I have? Though it didn't exactly end well. Yeah. Huh? Did something happen? It's a long story. I'll tell you some other time. Am I supposed to be like, oh, I remember that? I think I forgot. Do you remember anything from your training then? Some odd reason, I can't clearly remember anything from before that day. Oh. Noodle story. Noodle story. The noodle, and I do not remember that. Wow, this is the perfect opportunity to relearn it. That's right. Our class will also include practical training such as emergency formations we can utilize inside the aircraft. So there should be new material even for someone like yourself who's been through this before. When does the training start? In 1 week. 1 week, huh? Hope it's fun. 1 week later. Oh, what do you know? We see these characters anyway. Welcome, Counter Squad. So happy you're here for flight training. Wowzers. Woohoo! Whoa! Holy moly. As a cat girl. Oh, it's like TV tropes. Noodle incident. Huh. That's so weird. Oh, anyway, ads are going to start in like 10 seconds, by the way. Wow. You're so enthusiastic. I've never seen anyone react like this before. I'm totally touched. Are you crying? That's enough to get the waterworks started? She must be really emotional. Apparently so. I'm glad you're so happy, but how about taking a moment to introduce yourself? Oh my gosh, sorry, I can't believe I did that. Hi everyone, I'm Cello? Celio or Cello? Celio? Cielo? I'm gonna say Cello just because it sounds like easier to say. From the Over the Horizon squad. I'm Sora, fellow crew member, and oh wow, look who it is. Fancy seeing you here, Captain. I'll never oh, there's ads right now. I'll never like not be surprised at like how many new characters they introduce and they talk to you like they've known you for like forever. It's crazy. Like all these new characters always like treat you like, oh, we've seen each other for like years, and I'm like, what? Who are you? Anyways, ads right now, so I'm gonna pause the recording right here. Excuse me. We're back after a quick ad break, everybody. Fancy seeing you here, Captain. So you're finally here for training. Also, yes, Duck. I think I said the same thing about Viper, but yes, it's always never ridiculous how often new characters, actually every single time a new character comes out, they're like, oh, I've known you for like 5 years. Anyway, we're finally here for training. Sora? Hee, it's been a while, Captain. It's been a while. What? I've been thinking about those wonderful days we had together. What? And eagerly waiting for the day we'd meet again. Okay, well, I'm gonna assume that they brought up the commander having flight training before, and I'm gonna assume that this is where she came in. Sora? What do you mean by that? Hehe, we share a very special memory that only we know about, right, Captain? Yeah, that's right. Somehow I've got a feeling that today's gonna be a long day. Me too. Why? What's going on? Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'm a bit curious myself. I think these people are named after the sky, and this lady is just called Sky. What are you all doing standing in the hallway? Oh, Sky. Well, you see, Sora. Save it for later. It's time for training. Already? Sorry, Sky. I got so excited seeing the captain that I completely lost track of time and kept chatting away. Hello, passengers. I'm Sky, leader of the Over the Horizon squad and a pilot. Of course she's the leader. It's time for your training, so shall we all head inside? Alright, let's go, Commander. Okay. Sora, please show them the way. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, Alright, they're being cute with it. Their names are the different names of Sky in different languages, and this lady's just called Sky. Alrighty, now then, shall we have our lovely passengers coming one by one?
Have faith. I will protect my people.
Bless shift up for putting in a filler banner and a skippable character.
See? I made it. No enemies left standing.
It's like if they wanted to name a squad of people after cats, they called them like Gato and like mole disease, and then the third person is just called Cat. Following Sora's lead, we enter the classroom. Cello and Sky stand at the front, ready to begin the flight fairy lesson. While the Over the Horizon squad is responsible for aerial combat, there's actually a secret mission we've been assigned that no one knows about. Curious? Want to hear more? Hehe. What is his mouth? She's literally got a W mouth. Sora, why are you sitting with us? Because I want to be close to you. Uh-huh. Buh. Ahem. Hey everyone, you're all listening, right? Yeah, we're listening. Yes, teacher. Teacher? Such touching words. Cello, please, you're in public. All right, To continue, our ultimate goal is to find the legendary aircraft. Legendary aircraft? Yeah. It's an aircraft that was used in the first Rapture invasion, and it's called Wings of Victory. Ah, not Goddess of Victory. Wings of Victory? Cool name. Yeah, super cool. Right? I see that y'all have good taste. I've always felt the same way. But right now, we're not able to take on missions to find that, sadly. Why is that? Isn't an aerial search way easier than searching on the ground? Well, that's because of the Tyrant class Rapture Stormbringer. Going up against it with just a transport ship is basically a suicide mission. It's funny they bring up Stormbringer, and why is he not like the challenge boss? Yo, this lady has a gun. So yeah, I just saw this. Unless it is a huge, fully armed airship like Wings of Victory that was used in the past, there is almost no chance of winning. That's why flight missions are usually limited to areas without anti-air weaponry, and even then, flight time is capped at around an hour max. At higher speeds, the engine noise gets too loud to hide, so we can't move as fast as we would like. Basically, proper search missions have become impossible. I see. Stop fighting. Yeah, kind of. So right now, our squad's main job is to provide support for research gathering squads. We help make sure all the stuff they find gets safely transported back without any trouble. It's still pretty darn cool. Wow, today I've heard so many things for the first time. I'm really happy that there are people who appreciate what we do. Lately, there have been cases where the amount of resources found on the surface and the amount that actually arrives at the Ark after inspection don't match up. That's been really upsetting me. So the resources that are initially being found so the resources that are initially being found aren't all showing up in the arc? Yeah, that's right. Like I said earlier, since our flight time is limited, we don't really have enough time on the surface to get an exact count of the resources. So there are sometimes tiny differences, like a missing item or two. This time was pretty much the same. But the thing is, the gatherers actually confirmed that all the stuff they found was there and accounted for. Huh? But why would that be a problem? Isn't it a good thing that nothing was stolen? Put simply, the problem is that unknown items have made it into the arc and are now unaccounted for. Smuggling, you mean? Exactly. That's how the suspicion that there might be smugglers started to grow. Because of that, inspections were tightened up, and all the supplies we brought in this time got stockpiled up to G12. It really upsets me. But honestly, now that you're all here, all that gloomy feeling just seems to vanish all at once. Ahem. Cello, could you please brief everyone on the other mission as well? Oh my, where's my head today? Besides that, we also handle large-scale surface reclamation missions, rush out to support in special emergency situations, and sometimes airlifting large numbers of personnel. This is all to say that there may well be times when you require help from us. And that's precisely what this training is meant for. Understood. On that note, let me go into more detail. Cello begins explaining proper conduct during aerial operations. Honk shoo, me 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 me. I feel someone's eyes burning at the back of my head. I turn my head toward where it's coming from. She's looking. My eyes meet Sora's. Huh? Sora shakes her head as if telling me there's nothing to worry about. ... I look ahead again. Once again, I feel eyes on me. I turn my head towards where it's coming from. Huh? Sora silently mouths to me. Captain. Smooch. I quickly turn back around. Hee hee. Hey, what's the big idea for learning with the commander? Sorry, what do you mean? I was just admiring how handsome the captain is. You can at least try listening during the lesson, you know. I already know all this stuff. Just be quiet and listen, will you? Settle down, everyone. What a mess. Cello? Yes, let's move on. Hee, I think that would be for the best as well. What's next? Alright. Now then, everyone, we're going to head off to practical training. But, is it okay if we move now? Okay. Okay, please follow me.
By Semekai, these fiends will go no further. Hey, calm down.
Can't say I'm a huge fan of
No time to waste.
Sora so far.
How heavy your burden has been. All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
We move to the simulation room for practical training, which has been designed to mimic the interior of a transport aircraft. Oh no, Captain, not like that. Their seatbelt is all wrong. Sora reaches out her hand. Oh, what do you know? It's the beginning. After it clicks perfectly in place, schnick to make it tight. You gotta pull it. Not exactly comfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. Does it hurt? Here, let me loosen it up a little. Sora reaches out her hand again. Hey, quit being so handsy with the commander, would you? Are you alright, Commander? I heard you crying out in pain just now. Huh? What are y'all doing here? Your assigned seats are in another area. Who gives a flying crap about assigned seats right now? Yeah, exactly. We want to sit beside Master 2. Is everything okay, Commander? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired, that's all. It's in the simulation room where I find myself in my current predicament. Bzz. Hello, Sora. Have the passengers been seated? Well, we direct them to their seats, but... Sora raises both of her hands. Caught. Okay, I get it. Everyone, can we please settle down and take our assigned seats? Let's go, niece. Don't you try any funny business, you hear me? I wouldn't dream of it. And he storms off in a huff. Hee, I have to admit, that's fun getting a rise out of them. You shouldn't tease them so much. I wouldn't dare. Passengers ought to be treated with the utmost respect. But I wasn't just teasing you, okay? I really am. And NIKKE is assigned to protect the captain on the flight, you know? So, you'll be sticking close to me for the whole trip. Got it. Have you ever flown in a transport aircraft before? Yeah, I have. Oh, really? What kind of aircraft was it? I'm jealous that your first time was with someone else. That's during my first mission. But it didn't end well, though. It didn't? This is a noodle situation. Cello Sora, you ready? It's time to depart. Oh dear, what a shame. We're out of time. Hee hee. I'll save this precious little story for later. Sure. Now then. Beep. Ready when you are, Sky. Roger that. Attention all passengers. Today's flight simulation will cover what you should do when you encounter turbulence. In short, you're in for some headbanging. You might end up blowing chunks. But that's not my problem. You can spew all you want, but I have no intention of stopping this flight or anything. If you feel like you're gonna die, grab a nearby crew member and ask her to knock you out. That's one way of doing it. What in the world? She got a little wild, huh? Sky tends to get that way whenever she's behind the wheel. That means... Yeah, she flies like a total lunatic too. What's his face? What a weird face. So you better buckle up. Vroom. With a loud roar, the aircraft's interior begins to shake. I like Sky. I think Sky is, I think she's a pretty neat character. How'd you translate a star? Well, you know how Viper, when she talks, at the end of her like dialogue, she goes like, or you know, kind of like that, maybe. Let's get this bird off the ground. Sky from Sky Does Minecraft. I think there was a Minecraft YouTuber called Skyride or something.
How heavy your burden has
Now I like to
been.
imagine she literally says the word star, like, and heart at the end of her dialogue. Like she actually says those words. Not star like stir, but you know, actually star.
All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
Holy, what the heavy metals guitar zing? Electric guitars blast like they burst your eardrums. Drums pound relentlessly against your chest. Fly! High-pitched vocals make you want to shake your head right now. The music feels like it's piercing for your head and brain. What the hell is she blasting rock music at a time like this? You're the stuff. I do not remember that Harada quote. Yeah, or you say, laughing my ass off, or like, LOL. Ow, my ears feel like they're gonna burst. Cello, are you sure this is standard procedure? It is, but Sky seems especially excitable today. Everyone's shouting echoes through the cabin. So, this is what training's like. Ha ha ha. Looks like everyone's having a great time. That's right. Heart, I knew you'd have a good time with us. Hee hee, how's everyone digging the tunes? Let's let those pulse-pounding villains light a fire under your booty. And ignite a burning desire to reach the sky. Y'all ready to rock and roll? Yeah! Don't speak for me. Stop this madness this instant. I don't take any complaints. Anyone who doesn't vibe with the majesty of rock can go kick rocks. What the? Alright, the wait is over. Next up on the set list, we have Rapture Attack. Rapture it. Oh god, it's like we're really there. The inside of the aircraft begins to shake violently. Gah! All passengers, please remain in your seats. Secure your safety harnesses. This doesn't make sense. Command. Okay. Fire recharge. Something's not right. Everyone's voices are starting to sound muffled. Oh god, we're dead. We're dying. And it's getting harder to breathe. Are we getting like PTSD or something? What's going on? Captain, why is your breathing? My vision is getting blurred. Oh, blurrier. And I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous. Nauseous? Slide. Sora unbuckles her seatbelt, kneels in front of me, and looks into my eyes. I'm breaking out in cold sweat. Did the same thing happen last time you were in the air? I don't know. I don't have any memories before the crash. I will forget you, buddy. Crash? So that's what you meant when you said things didn't end well. Before the crash? Any memories before the crash? What if the commander was a human? And then the crash, right? The crash made him into a test tube baby or something. Anyway, that makes no sense because, but you know, that's just the game theory, right? That's the Tonkatsu game theory, alright? Commander was a human and then he went into a plane crash and then they put him into a tube. Well, they had to like revive him by like making him into like a test tube subject or something. Maybe we did die. Maybe the commander did die in the crash. And then they resurrected him in the test tube or something. Yeah. You must have trauma. The longer this goes on, the heavier my chest feels. Breathe, Captain. Follow me, okay? Ooh! Ooh! No noises. Ooh! Ooh! I can't do it. Alright then, I don't have much choice. Sora pulls a blanket out from under the seat. Excuse me for a moment. Swoop. My vision goes dark. Then on my lips, mwah, another pair of lips press against mine. Hee, don't freak out. Just think of it as treatment and focus on the air I'm passing to you, okay? That on my head? Okay, one more time. Mwah. Breathe in now, a little more. Is this how you do like CPR and like chest compressions? Mwah. I take in the air, Sora passes me and slowly steadying my breathing. Whew. There we go. You seem to have calmed down a little. Ah, right. Wait, hold on. They put the blanket over their face. They put the blanket over the commander's face so they don't have to like draw the illustration of her kissing him. That's genius. The blanket lifts. Now, why don't you be a big boy and try taking this? Sora hands out a pill. Drugas? Fentbert? Wait, I just noticed a snake. Is this supposed to be like a snakes on the plane reference or something? Go like Tic Tacs? What's on? What's this? A pill that's easy to swallow. You'll feel a little better after taking it. I get that medicine can be a little off-putting, but trust me, I would never hurt you, Captain. Okay. I take the pill from Sora. What a disgusting swallow noise. There we go. What a good patient you are. Thanks. You're welcome. As the medicine takes effect, I feel the noise around me fade into the distance. Now then, what should we talk about while we wait for the medicine to kick in? Star, how about we take this time to get to know each other a little better? Sure. What's your favorite food? Wow, Three options that both don't mean anything. I'm not a particular piggy eater. I don't have a favorite. Well, maybe so. I don't really have a favorite. I'm not a picky eater. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh yeah, same with me. Food is a precious commodity, so why be picky? That'd just be such a waste. My vision starts to blur more and more. Right. I feel a little sleepy. That means the medicine's working. They all seem like my answers. You're not wrong. When your body and mind are exhausted, there's nothing better than sleep. Yeah. I barely keep my eyelid open. Looks like the medicine's working just fine. Alrighty then. Flap. Sora covers me with a blanket. Sleep well. Let the drug take over and close my eyes. We literally got drugged.
I'm trembling. Go to hell, scary monsters.
Delusional choice like every goth game. You know, you remember when I did Duet Night Abyss and they had this whole mechanic of like your choices actually matter? I wonder how that game's gonna...
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's...
I wonder how that game's gonna approach that. I never did play that game again, after I did it on stream. I'm sorry. I went a little crazier than usual up there and ended up sending you to the infirmary. It's okay, that's what the training was for, right? I suppose, but still. Don't worry. And thanks for the music. Huh? Help me stay relaxed and enjoy the training. Really? You're welcome. Wow, you captured Sky's heart so easily. That's enough, Sora. Ha ha ha, okay. I won't tease you anymore. But Sky, you still gotta follow that follow-up report, you know? Alright. You did good out there. Captain. Sky rushes out of the infirmary. Wow, would you look at that? She actually called you Captain. She must really like you. I'm glad to hear that. Any more rivals and I'll be in real trouble. But I guess it's fine since we'll just have one more thing in common, right? Thanks for earlier. What about it? You gave me a sleeping pill, remember? Oh, that? I was just doing my job. Thank you. I thought she was going to say it was just like a placebo pill or something. Like, it wasn't actually anything. I appreciate you taking care of me. You're going to make me go soft at this rate. Oh, what'd you say? Haha, nothing. Let's see. Sora reaches out and touches my forehead. Your fever's gone and you're looking a lot better now. You feel ready to get up? Or do you want to rest a bit longer? Yeah, we're asleep. Okay, you should rest while you can. Well, I'll get going and leave you be. Sora leaves the infirmary. I'll just rest a little more. I look at my phone. Sora?
Those without sense of duty are punished.
One down.
You see that? You heard that? She went.
Target down.
That's how I imagine Sora would talk at the end. When she does the star, that's how she would talk. Openly flirty character. Well, I'm gonna have to go through like over 100 NIKKE characters, and I'll get back to you later,
I
son.
made it. No enemies left standing.
I'm pretty sure dude. Like, let's see. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anyone. But I do think she is like you said, though. I received a message from Sora. Don't forget that we're meeting up today. I prepared a whole bunch of the products you asked for. Looks like she sent this to the wrong person. Drugs. I should tell her. You have no idea how hard it was sneaking this stuff in. Things didn't go smoothly this time, so inspections are way tighter. It's getting harder and harder to bring stuff through secretly. She's the mole! So, don't be late. 6 o'clock, G15. Got it? I'll be waiting at the meeting spot. Oh, bring stuff in? What does that mean? But the thing is, the gatherers actually confirmed that all the stuff they found was there and accounted for. Oh, but why would that be a problem? Isn't it a good thing that nothing was stolen? But simply, the problem is that unknown items have made it into the Ark and are now unaccounted for. Smuggling, you mean? Exactly. That's how the suspicion that there might be smugglers started to grow. Because of that, inspections were tightened up. And all the supplies we brought in this time got stockpiled up in G12. It really upsets me. Oi, 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 oi. That must mean... I read the messages again. Sora is the smuggler? I get that medicine can be a bit off-putting, but trust me, I would never hurt you. I can't jump to conclusions yet. I get up and read at the messages again. 6 o'clock G15. Wherever this G15 is, I need to go and check it out. Brr, step out of the infirmary. Oh my god, that's where it ends, chat. Oh my god, we got no more attempts. Whoa, no way. No way. But I will buy more because, you know, I'm such a great streamer. You're my favorite streamer, Smile. First time chatter. Hey, thanks, first time chatter. This music sounds pretty nice. Let me listen to it. What a strange banger. You know what this is like? This is gonna be... This song is gonna win the best song of the year when they do the yearly thing. It's like how the ACPU story had that banger song that I have in the lobby that I had no idea existed. This will probably sneak in there in top 5 and I'll be like, what the heck, where did this song come from? And I'll be like, oh, it's from this event. No, Doug. Well, no, yeah, no, sorry. Only 200 gold tickets. Yeah, maybe if it was like 200 silver tickets, maybe. I stand absentmindedly in front of the map posted in the corridor. The only thing is, where is G15? No matter how hard I look, there doesn't seem to be any place labeled G15. There's no G12 that Charlotte mentioned either. Is it some kind of abbreviation? Why don't we check out the secret library? I look closely at the map again. Maintenance rooms numbered 1 through 10 are lined up along the right side of the building. Storage rooms 1 through 6 placed in between them. The simulation room we trained in, the lecture hall we took classes in, and the infirmary I'm in now are all on the left side under what's labeled as the residential area. I didn't see anything related to 12 or 15 either. I lift my phone and check the time. 5:20 p.m. There's not enough time to search this entire place. I need to figure something out. I stare at my phone. Maybe I should ask someone. That would mean telling them everything about Sora. I threw my phone away. No, I can't do that yet. I need to keep looking. Hey, it's been a long time. Voices echo from down the opposite end of the corridor. I heard you were on a mission. I didn't expect you to be back so soon. Yeah, it turns out it was a fairly short assignment. Plus, this time around... Click, clack. You're heading this way. Gotta hide. I quickly duck back into the infirmary. The voices grow closer and closer. Open the door slightly and concentrate on the voices outside. So, what the stuff I brought back this time is stuck in G12. G12? Where's that? Oh, right. You said you're fairly new here, right? G12 is storage room 2. It used to be maintenance room 12. So, people have been working here for a while still call it G12. Oh, I didn't know that. The voices fade away. Once I'm certain that they're gone, I step back out. If G12 was storage room 2, then G15 might stop on a spot on the map. Must be here. Could that be? I see a door labeled storage room 5. Oh, she's baiting. Yeah, she could be. Like she's intentionally trying to catch the person. This is where G15 is. I lift my phone and check the time. 5:50 p.m. There's no time to check anywhere else. I'm going in. Screech! I cautiously step inside the storage room. Only darkness and silence fill the air. I slowly look around the storage room. But Sora is nowhere to be seen. I guess she's not here yet. Where can I hide? Pile of large boxes sit in the corner of the storage room. Behind them, I see a gap big enough for someone to slip through. Did that work? Screech! I quickly hide behind the boxes. Where is he? Click clack. I sense Sora slowly looking around inside the storage room. I guess he's not here yet. I should ask him where he is. Sora just sent me another message. How's that? I heard something. I frantically hide further behind the boxes. Maybe it's nothing. I quickly check my phone before Sora sends another message. Where are you? It's nearly time. Are you coming in or what? Yeah. Does that mean you're coming or not? No, not coming. How strange. Your messages seem different than before. Sorry, I'm busy. Oh. Are you now? I don't think I'll be able to make it. I see. Oh well. We'll have to reschedule. Make sure you show up next time, okay? Okay. Guess he's busy. Oh well. Guess I'll meet him another time. Sora casually saunters off. Phew! I slumped to the ground and recall the messages from earlier. Or maybe she intentionally sent it to us. We'll have to reschedule. You think we're overthinking it? Maybe we are overthinking it. Maybe she really wants to like... Maybe she actually wants to meet up and say something.
No time to waste.
All clear. A successful experiment indeed. Let's see how strong I become.
Double stages with no cutscene.
No time to waste. Wait a moment, it will end soon.
Yeah, it probably is like literally like
I've got this.
literally take it to face value. We'll take it at face value. I mean, Legion is basically Ingrid, right? And I highly doubt Ingrid would make someone that would become like this, like a mole or something.
I will never fall.
I pick up my phone. It's been 3 days since I came back from flight training, and I haven't received a single message from Sora. Something on your mind, Commander? Alright, ever since you finished flight training, all you do is stare on your phone. You just sigh all the time. Does it have anything to do with the trip to the infirmary? I'm thinking about it, I still don't feel 100% myself. The motion sickness on that flight was brutal. Oh, please, wasn't it because you were headbanging like crazy from excitement? Commander, are you still experiencing discomfort anywhere? No, I actually feel quite... I quickly look at my phone. How have you been? Still got a busy schedule? Are you free today? Think so. Then shall we meet outside today? I've been working all day without eating anything. Famished. Sure. Okay, how about 3 o'clock? I'll wait for you at the Cosmo Burger by the Flight Training Center. Boygers. Sorry, I'm just gonna head out for a bit. I freeze in place. I can't go meet her looking like this. Manor? What's wrong? You feeling sick? Maybe he changed his mind and doesn't want to go out. I don't mean to be an inconvenience, but could y'all help me disguise myself? Huh? You want us to do what? Disguise? That's right, so that no one will recognize me. Just put on your Groucho glasses and a mustache. And a hat. Yeah, it did, Krybaka. The NieR rerun, yeah. Let's Krybaka. Is it safe to assume that you dropped Diphtheria restart? Everybody, it's time for Cosmo Taste. Welcome to Cosmo Burger. May I take your order? ... This is bad. Between the sunglasses Rapi gave me, the wide-brimmed hat and these popped on my head, the mustache, of course the mustache Neon stuck on, and the high-collared trench coat I hurriedly threw on. Literally the classic. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I assumed. Ow. Can't even see the menu. Do you need some help reading the menu, sir? Just give me whatever most popular here. The Happy Meteor set is our most popular menu item. Would you like that? I hurriedly nodded in agreement. Okay, we'll have that ready in just a moment. After that ordeal, I finally got my order and sat down, but no matter how long I waited. Crunch. Even after I finished half my burger, Sora still hasn't shown up. I checked the time on my phone. 3:02 p.m. Did I get the location wrong? Jingle. Ah, Cosmo Burger. Sora walks into the restaurant. Everybody, it's time for Cosmo Taste. Welcome to Cosmo Burger. Hi there. Sora slowly looks around the restaurant. May I take your order? Oh, sorry. Sora looks at the menu. Can I have this, and that to go, please? Oh, and could I also get a set menu but packed separately? Sure, we can do that for you. Great, thanks. She's getting it to go? I'm at Cosmo Burger now. Where are you? Sorry, I'll be right there. Oh, have you eaten yet? Yeah. That's good to hear. I don't understand. If you've already eaten, shall we meet somewhere else? I have an errand to run. Errand? Once I'm done, I'll head to the park from before. See you at the park. There's no hurry, so take your time. The park from before? The order is ready! Wow, thanks. Sora picks up the bags of food. La-di-da-di-da. She didn't pay for it. She then takes out some fries from one of the bags and starts munching away. Crunch. Ah, nothing beats freshly fried fries. Have a nice day. Sora walks out. I can't lose her. After frantically shoving the rest of the burger in my mouth and throwing away the trash, I quickly follow Sora outside. There are, I think, 2 or 3 characters that I think would be my favorite characters in Uma Musume.
Have faith.
Based on me watching Auric's playthrough. I don't know their names, but one is the lady of the long sleeves, like comically long sleeves. The one lady has like a ponytail, like a high ponytail, and one lady has like a 2-colored hairstyle going on. Like her fringe is, I think, white, and her like rest of her hair is like brown.
See? I made it. No enemies left standing.
After leaving Cosmo Burger, I'm relieved to find that Sora hasn't ventured too far. Crunch. Sora takes a big bite out of her burger. This new burger is amazing. It's not greasy at all, thanks to all its hot sauce. Bet the kids would love this. Sora starts to walk again. I began secretly tailing Sora. Mom, look at what this man's wearing. He must be melting in his heat. Ma, there's a weird looking guy out here. Shh, better stay away from people like that, little Timmy. Oh, I meant, Mom, look at what this man's wearing. He must be melting in his heat. Stay from him. Stay away from him, Timmy. I pull my hat down as far as it will go to hide my face and quicken my pace. Agnes. Okay, not Vodka. Vodka is... Is Vodka the dark-skinned lady? Let me see. Let me look them up. Agnes. Uma Musume. Okay, yeah, Agnes is one. I thought she looked way older. I didn't get a good look of her. Look at her. Okay, Agnes, that's her name. Bakushin O. Okay, not this lady, no. Okay, you got the first one right, but not the second two. Maybe I should have scripted. Maybe I should have had a better description. If I had a character list, I can probably point them out. All right, everyone. I brought you a little gift. Sora hands the bag of food to the children. Cosmo Burger! Yay! You're the best, Miss Sora! The children surround Sora. Boy in suspenders. Miss Sora, where's that man from before? Oh, he's a little busy today, so he couldn't make it. I'll make sure he comes along next time. Okay, let's see. None of them, actually. So I've noticed that, like, there's also, like, the generic looking characters that, like, look the same. They have, like, the generic, like, SR rarity looking model designs. Are they also, like, named after famous horses? Or are the famous horses only named after, like, the actual, like, unique looking characters? Okay, maybe it wasn't white. It was, like, a two-tone hair color lady. Okay, can we fly airplanes again next time? Of course. By the way, isn't it usually a bit more crowded in here? Where's everyone? Oh, they went to the park to play, not knowing they should be here today. Should I go get them? Hee, no, it's okay. I'll go there to meet them. Sora heads to the nearby park and begins playing with the other children there. Instead of airplanes today, how about we do something else? Are they playable? Yeah, I could have sworn all the characters that I tried to describe were all like people that I saw that Aurochs was racing against. Are there some characters that like are not playable, but they're like NPCs like that you race against or something? Okay, it's Rudolph. Okay, yeah, I was thinking of Rudolph. Yeah, that was one of them. Okay, she has... Well, she's got, like, brown... Like, shades of brown, not necessarily white. Now, granted, these are all based on, like, my visual, like, These are all based on who I thought looked nice from my quick, like, look. Watching her play with the children really gives me a sense of peace. Between that burger and all the walking I've done, I've started to feel a little bit drowsy. Yawn. Hee, this time I'm coming to catch you. I just find it's funny, that lady that like drop kicks you in her winning animation. It's pretty funny. Hey. This doesn't look like someone who's about to make a smuggling deal. Hey kids, want some snacks? I reread the text exchange I had with Sora. Can't help but be suspicious given the context of these content of these messages. But I also can't keep following her around like this forever. Put my phone away and stand up. Ah, this won't do. I should go talk to Sora. You're late. I guess you're still really busy? No, I'm now. I guess I don't have any choice. I'll head over to find you this time. See you later. Alright, kiddo, I have things to do, so I've got to go. I'll see you next time, okay? After receiving a flurry of goodbyes from the children. Katsuragi Ace. Damn, what a name. there are a lot of characters with ponytails in that game. I didn't realize. No, it's not this lady. I think I'll need to look up all the characters. Sora leisurely sets off in the park. I should keep following her. Whoa, is this like the friggin' Outer Rim design? This is... The Outer Rim's partition comes into view. The gate to the Outer Rim will open soon. The central government has designated this area inside the gate as a danger zone. Citizens are advised to exercise caution and avoid entering the area by mistake. Thank you. Ad break is happening in like 4 minutes, actually, or 5 minutes. Perfect timing. The heavy gate begins to slowly open. Sora heads through the doors and out into the Outer Rim. Can't let her out of my sight. I follow her inside. Sus. No, I think it's just pure rerun Scribe Locker.
Shooting will make my
Like,
arms
even the
sore.
event itself is a rerun. Like, the exact same, I think. Nothing new. Sorry, the only thing new is, there's a free A2 skin, and there's another 2B skin. You like Shovel Granddad? How are the rates in Umamusume? Like, what's pity?
I will never fall.
What's like the hard pity and stuff like that? Oh, I like this lady. She got like a little captain hat going on. After following Sora into the Outer Rim, the surroundings suddenly grow dark. I felt too dangerous to keep going with my vision impaired, so I took off my sunglasses. Are we gonna meet like Moran? 200 mileage range, so exactly the same as NIKKE. Okay. Looking up at the sky, it's nothing like the brightly lit arc. So how do you get like those passive cards? Are they like weapon banners or something? Like, are they like two different banners? Like there's character banner and then there's like the passive card banners on. There's nothing like the brightly lit arc. Here, the ceiling is nothing but darkness or blackness. A clear reminder that this place is on the ground. They must not have their own Dome of Eternity here. Dome of Eternity? As I look around, between the worn down buildings and flickering lights, I see people sitting in the shadows, stealing glances in my direction. Is it one of those things... It's just the virtual sky. I see. Is it one of those things where, like... So, when you breed characters, can you breed them into the pullable characters? Or no? Like, once you get to a part where, like, you breed the same exact characters, and you run out of characters... If by breeding I mean like the offspring thing, like the family hierarchy or whatever. Like you get like you get like a parent or something, and you like create like offspring or something. Or you use them to like generate another one or something, and you start from the beginning. I see people sitting. Okay, do a glance direction. Amidst them, Sora walks in casually, humming a tune. Let's fly up high, doody-doo. I'm careful not to look at anyone in the eye. As I continue to tail after her, Sora confidently weaves through the labyrinthian series of alleyways. Had a whole event where there was a kid making a bomb threat because there's no light in the outpost. Wait, I think I remember that. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah. It's like some weird like newspaper kid or something, right? Yeah, it was like, man, why don't we get any like good things here in the Outer Rim? Blue skies, and then we're like, sorry kid, you should have been born better. Get good, skill issue. Blue skies and airplanes, where are you flying to? It's even darker here than it was at the entrance of the partition, and I nearly lose track of her several times. But I managed to stay on her thanks to the sound of her singing. As I follow her between the alleyways for what feels like a long time. Yeah, bad spawn, sorry. Something feels really strange. Dee-dee-da, Sora turns a corner into another alley. I follow her around the corner too. But no one is there. Her singing can no longer be heard. Where is she? Someone gonna appear behind us and karate chop us in the head. Hey, oh, Hey-ya! Huh? Someone hugs me. Oh, no. Oh, she hugs me from behind. Gotcha. Oh, I thought she was gonna, like, knock us out or something. Ads are starting in 1 minute.
Believe in your king.
You got caught.
Victory will be ours.
Oh, no. Got caught by a NIKKE.
Trust me.
Oh, just give stats to the characters. Oh, right.
No time to wait.
I like how it's just coconut. It's not like Monster Rancher where you can just like generate characters.
The organization will be proud of this outcome.
But Sora shoves me and I topple to the ground. Oh snap, she's a NieR. Well, who do we have here, Captain? Sora. Hee, what's with the get-up? Well... Haha, you're so cute. I'm pretty sure this is in the data mine thing, right? So I don't have to like, I don't have to screenshot this. I'll screenshot it anyway. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. I've seen this somewhere. I mean, yeah, Sora's design kind of reminds me of like something. You've been following me for a while, haven't you? Yes. You could have just asked to come along, you know. What are you doing, following me around? Maybe want to give you a good scare. Because it seems like you're hiding something, Sora. Me? What could I possibly be hiding? Like her belt buckle and carabiner phone clip thingy. This thing right here? Yeah, it looks kinda cool. You're smuggling something. Smuggling? What's that? That's what happened during training. There was an incident where some supplies that had been brought from the surface disappeared. Oh, you don't say. You're the one who did it, weren't you? What makes you think that? Because of this. A while. I show Sora the first message I received from her. Oh, sorry, there's ads right now. So I shall take a small break. Sorry. Anyway, back to this game. I show Sora the first message I received from her. He accidentally sent this message to me instead. I see. Then call me Bean Boozled, because I definitely thought that she intentionally sent it to our phone. Sora stares at the phone. You have no idea how difficult it was sneaking this stuff through. Things didn't go smoothly this time, so they're really cracking down on inspections. It's getting harder and harder to bring stuff in. Oops. Hehe, guess I'm all out of excuses. Looks like you've got some pretty damning evidence. You leave me with no choice. It's time to silence you. Actual death? Just kidding, hehe. What's the best way to handle this? If I show you something cool, will you keep this all a secret then? Trying to cut a deal with me? That's right, I am. I can't let the world know my secret, not yet. And why is that? Why can't you let the world know what you're doing? Tell me why you're smuggling, and now think about whether or not I'll take the deal. Is the reason so important? After all, it's easy to ignore just another sob story from a heartless smuggler. It's important to me. That's why I followed you all this way. Hehe, I see. Wasn't expecting this reply out of you. Are you going to tell me or not? Sora bends down and leans in close. Hehe. Fine. A smooch. Sora straightens up. It's a deal then. Now then, Sora reaches out her hand. Let me help you up. Okay. I take her hand and stand up. Some people said that this Sora kind of like Sora's like a mix of like Viper and Jackal, and I kind of do see that. Shall we get going? Go where? To my secret hideout. I'll show you everything that you've been so curious about. We're gonna have to wait until hard mode. 1 week from now.
Too much shooting will make my arms sore. Can you buy me some
Golly.
time? Going down.
The organization will be proud of this outcome.
It's like a gremlin from Jackal and like the seductive like person from like Viper. Sora confidently bobs and weaves her way through the alleyways of the Outer Rim. We stop in front of an old, worn-down building. Is your hideout? Oh, heavens no. This is just one of the entrances. An entrance? That's right, this is just one of several entrances. Would you like to come in? Okay. Following Sora's lead, I step into the building. Shortly afterwards, ta-da! A surface elevator comes into view. This looks exactly like the Ark. Isn't this? As you might already know, there are actually a surprising number of abandoned surface elevators left in the Outer Rim. This is one of them. No one maintains it or really gives it a second thought, so it's free for anyone to use. The only trade-off is that you put your life in on the line whenever you ride it. This is the elevator that the collectors use. The collectors? Yep. Many collectors load themselves into this massive rusty iron box, risking their lives as they ride up to the surface, all in hopes of making a living. Of all the elevators around, this one is said to be the sturdiest and therefore the safest. On that note, beep, Sora presses the elevator button. Why don't we take a ride up too? You don't need to worry about getting into an accident. We've already done multiple safety checks on this one. Besides, even if there was a malfunction, I'll do everything to make sure you're safe. Alright. The elevator door opens. Hop in. I get into the elevator with Sora. Okay then. Beep, clunk. The elevator door closes. Off we go. The elevator begins to ascend towards the surface. Your face tells me they have a lot of questions. Go ahead and ask. A deal's a deal. I'll tell you everything you want to know, except for information about the hideout we're going to. I'm surprised how familiar you seem to be with the Outer Rim. Well, that's because I'm from the Outer Rim. Before I was a NIKKE, I, like many other people in the Outer Rim, had no idea where I was born. But I did grow up in the Outer Rim. That's why I know it so well. I know the Outer Rim like the back of my hand, and I'm familiar with all its hidden secrets. I see. I mean, I don't want to like judge, but she kind of does have a design that looks like she's from the Outer Rim. Anything else you'd like to ask? When did you start doing this? Dude, you see the amount of money she's got here? Holy moly. You mean the smuggling? I nod. Quite a while ago. I mean, look at what she's wearing and what she's doing. Outer Rim looking at. I mean, where'd she get all this moolah from, and what's up with all the getup? Quite a while ago, maybe a year or two after I joined the squad. Did you join Over the Horizon specifically for that reason? I know this may be hard to believe, but no. Ever since I was little, I was fascinated by the sky. That's why I joined Over the Horizon. The sky? Yes, not the Dome of Eternity, mind you. The real sky. I always found it so beautiful. The real sky. I get it, it's hard to believe a word that comes out of a criminal's mouth, right? No, I believe you. Haha. I really like the side of you, Captain. Ding, here we are. Time to get off. Ta-da! Allow me to introduce you to my hideout. I look towards the direction Sora is pointing at. In between the crumbling buildings, I see a mountain of piled up junk and discarded items. This is your hideout? Dang, you live like this? He really did hit her with the, dang, you live like this? I mean, it's a perfect hideout. The more trash it looks, the better it is as a hideout.
organization will be proud of this outcome.
Haha, don't be so shocked. Here, come closer. It may look like a huge pile of trash, but the real treasures are inside. Real treasure? Right this way. Sora takes my hand and leads me deeper into the junk pile. Suddenly, is that? Buried deep in the mountain of trash, I see a small one-story building. Let's head in. I follow Sora into the small building surrounded by a mountain of trash. The walls are plastered from top to bottom. Whoa, it's the intro. With photos of planes and of the sky. One particular photo portrays a massive aircraft. Scattered amongst the photos are dozens of notes left by someone. No, yo, look at all this core dust. Yo, we need all this core dust to level up our characters. What aircraft is this? That's the Wings of Victory. When you say the Wings of Victory, do you mean? Yes, the aircraft that was used a long time ago during the first Rapture invasion. The same vessel that our squad is attempting to find. It's a very precious thing. One that must take to the skies again for the sake of humanity. I see. Dang, look at that money. I'm sure Cello covered this during her training. But because of Stormbringer, our squad has been grounded for a long time. Since no one can even attempt to look for the Wings of Victory anymore, all we can do is keep supporting the resource gathering squad. Of course, and there's gold, just straight up gold bars in the back. Of course, if you ask if that kind of work is meaningless, well, I wouldn't say it is meaningless. But for the sake of our true goal, we can't just focus on one thing. We? Yes, we. The collectors. You see these messages? Sora points to the numerous notes posted beside the photo of the Wings of Victory. I'm sure, you know, the rich higher-ups will have like, look at my gold and cash. I'm sure they still have that. E21105 Desert. Traces found. Checked coordinates. No traces of the aircraft found. Only ran to Raptors. W6053 City. Traces found. Learn to tell the difference between a car and an aircraft, you morons. Dang. S77-221 Forest. Traces? Something that looks like a broken off piece of a wing. Seems like it could be from a different aircraft, not sure. There are too many Raptors nearby. Let's head there together next time. Hang on, are you saying the aircraft they're looking for is... That's right. These are all records of our past searches for the Wings of Victory. I didn't expect the collectors to be searching for such a thing. We are, and we have been for quite some time. Maybe a year or two after I joined the squad? Isn't that the same time you said you started smuggling? That's right. So, could it be that you were smuggling... Can you turn around? At Sora's request, I turn around. In one corner of the room, a stack of crates catches my eye. One of the boxes is open, revealing medical supplies and blood-stained bandages inside. Are those... They're the supplies I smuggled in from the surface. I just grabbed anything that looked useful. And look, I've got quite a collection. I don't know about blood-stained bandages, though. You probably want to, like, try and clean that off. Is it all medical equipment? Medical equipment, food supplies, and exploration tools. And, well, all sorts of other things, too. If it's just stuff like this, it'd be better to get it properly as official support supplies rather than smuggling. From who? Central government? Haha, you know that's not possible. But surely Ingrid could help you. You're right. The boss definitely would have helped us behind the scenes. But our squad's already gotten plenty of help from her when it comes to searching for the Wings of Victory. She was the one who pushed the central government to let us do short aerial searches just for an hour each. She really went all out for us. But somehow the central government flat out rejected even that. They refused so strongly, not even the boss could make them budge. And after that, they started piling us with support missions. Just to keep us from even thinking about aerial searches again. They really went that far? Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? But come on, how could I possibly ask the boss for even more help in a situation like this? I mean, it seems clear as day that the central government wants, like, total control. It's like, what was that book called? 1985, 1919 something? 19 something. They want total control, like every single news and information in the arc, right? Including like limited supply, so they can like control everything. And if something were to happen to her just because she tried to help us, I'd never be able to forgive myself. Literally 1984. As for anyone else who could help us, collectors are viewed as dangerous, even by those in the outer rim. Well, let's just say we're not exactly seen in the best light. No one in the arc would ever dream of helping folks as dangerous as us. We tried using our own money at first and everything we could think of, but it just wasn't nearly enough. I know it sounds like I'm just making excuses, but that's why I had to resort to this. Sorry to think of it so simply. Hee, it's okay. I know full well this isn't exactly a justified act, but we didn't do this. There's no way we collectors will last as long as they do up on the surface. After all, we're talking about a place where it's difficult even for NIKKEs to survive. Why are the collectors taking such a risk to search for the wings of victory? Because we want to live in the light. Don't people say that where there's a will, there's a way? Well, we're no different. We want to live under the real sky, where the light shines equally upon everyone. To make that happen, we have to reclaim the surface. And for that, we absolutely need the wings of victory. Without a doubt, we're the ones in the arc who want it the most. That's why we decided to search for it ourselves. I see. Well, that's all there is to my secret. That's all I've got to say. Now, do you want to make a deal with me? I recall everything from the moment I met Sora during flight training up until now. The memories of flying paper airplanes with her. When did that happen? The way she saved me when I was in trouble during the turbulence training. Receiving that message she actually sent me. And every moment I spent tracking her afterward. I remember the moment she suggested we make a deal. And the secrets I learned about her after coming here. Suddenly, a thought strikes me. Is all this really just a coincidence? Locking backstory to the character. Classic! Are you having trouble deciding? Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Sign, yeah. Can I ask you something? Of course. That message you sent to me by mistake. Was it really by mistake? Did you actually mean to send that to me? What makes you say that? I figured out everything very easily, too easily. You've never been caught smuggling before, so I think everything was handled way too carelessly this time. Wow, you really think so highly of me? Hee hee, but you got that right. I sent it on purpose. Classic. What? Why would you do that? That's because I just really wanted to show you this, Captain. I wanted it to be a memory you'll never forget. Why me? Well, if the Wings of Victory ever takes flight again, I figured you'll be the one piloting it. Oh, now you're pulling my leg. I can't fly a plane. I'm not. I really mean it. I truly believe you'll be the one flying that legendary aircraft. Why would you go that far for me? Well, just looking at what you pulled off the counters, I could list a ton of reasons. If I'm being honest, maybe it's just a hunch. Maybe it's because I used to be a collector too. I can tell, you know, who's shining the brightest in the arc right now. And who actually treat us like human beings. That's why I want you on our side. Even if I had to make it look like a mistake, I was going to send that message no matter what. I wanted to grab onto the most promising life we had, or lifeline, and show them what we're really after. Is that why you call me Captain? Yes and no. Yeah, I really do believe you're the one who will lead us. But there's more to it than that. The first time we met, and honestly, was just by chance. You came into my life at the most unexpected moment. As silly as it sounds, I guess you could say it was love at first sight for me. That's why I started calling you Captain, and why I say it with so much affection. On that day, right then and there, I just knew it had to be you. Sounds crazy, right? But look at Sora's face. The same face that gave me medicine. On that day, I struggled to breathe. Yeah, I believe you. I believe that what you told me so far is true. Thank you. Anyway, that's why I wanted to show you this place, Captain. Because I trust you, because I care for you. And now that you know everything, I'm not asking for some half-assed deal where you just turn a blind eye to the illegal things I've done. Oh yeah, see you later, buddy. Hope you have a good day, good night, good rest. Hope you're fine and safe at the hospital job. Don't get sick. And I'll see you in the next life. It'd be so great if you knew how they met. That's the thing, right? So many of these new characters act like you've been friends forever. And it's like, what, we literally just met you. Which NIKKE is not in love with the captain? Crow? Right? Senti? Senti doesn't really love us. Alec doesn't really love us. Like, they see us more as like a friend, you know? I'm sure there's a few. Like, Alec is more obsessed with like electronics and like, you know, robots and machines and boom. I want you to make a real deal with me. What do you mean a real deal? Feel free to report me to the central government or the ACPU for smuggling. I'll leave that entirely up to you, Captain. It's now 4th of July? Yo. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's time for the butt chug. That's a German reference. But no matter what, even if it costs us our lives, we will find the wings of victory. Prolos, the commander, she just likes that kind of guy to just straight up kill her. He tried to turn commander. Well, I guess you're not wrong. Yeah, that did happen, I guess. So when the day comes that the wings of victory soars again, all I ask is that you don't forget the efforts that we made. Remember the blood, sweat, and tears of those who wandered the surface to make this happen. Man, these past couple of streams have really just been like about this.
I won't forget you, buddy.
I feel like the word memories has like popped up so often. These past couple of streams I've done. Wait, Blue Archive's on Steam now? Oh god, I gotta play it now. Overwhelmingly, wait, Nexon? Blue Archive is Nexon? I thought people hated Nexon. This has 96 positive reviews. 1,196% positive. Wait, Blue Archive released on the 4th of July. Dang. Weren't I banned from that game? I think you misspelled. No, when I played it for the first time, what made me uncomfortable was how every character looked like a 5-year-old. And, yeah, that was my problem with the game. And take us with you. Take us to that brilliant world beyond the horizon, where the light shines down equally on everyone. And I thought it was kind of unsettling, like watching you shoot like chibi versions. Like fun. I know it's weird, right? But like, there's something unsettling about the game's combat where it was like these chibi, like, I mean, NIKKE has chibi creatures, but like, there's something like very uncanny, unsettling about like you killing people that look like the way it did. No, you're talking about that Amazon game that got shut down. It was called the Amazon MMO game that had Japanese only. I tried it for one stream. I had to download a translation patch. It was called something. It got shut down, but another company or publisher like brought it back to life. Yeah, Blue Protocol. It's called Blue Protocol. Yeah. It's Blue Protocol. Yeah, I mean, Blue Protocol, Blue Archive, they sound the same as Blue Protocol. Blue Protocol got shut down. It was Bandai Namco, I believe. And it got picked up again and is getting a revive. Revive. I see Sora looking at me with a face full of trust. I see countless messages from collectors plastered on the walls, all desperate to find the wings of victory. My eyes fall on the crates of medical supplies Sora smuggled past inspections. Man, this event really focused on Sora instead of Sky and Cello. Well, it makes sense because, you know, Sora is the main character in the banner. And between those boxes, a bloodstained bandage lies draped. I can see their longing clearly, right before my eyes. Fine, let's make a deal. I'll turn a blind eye to the smuggling until we find the Wings of Victory. I swear that once we find the Wings of Victory, I'll never do anything like this ever again. Also, when the Wings of Victory take flight once again, I won't forget you, buddy, and I'll be with you, no matter what. Hehe, alright. I'll be waiting eagerly for the day we find the Wings of Victory for you, Captain. That will never happen. The Wings of Victory will probably, like, not show up again until, like, probably the end of the year, when they decide to put it in the main story. Until then, just imagine this event never happened, alright? Someone get the Men in Black, like, pew! This event didn't happen. And fly across the horizon together. Well, that was nice. That was plainly nice. I actually liked that event. Sora did grow on me. Like, at the beginning, I didn't really... at the beginning, I wasn't a huge fan of her. With her, like, you know, blatant, like, you know, loving thing. But, it picked up pretty quickly, I'd say. And she was pretty cool. She's a pretty cool character. I guess we gotta wait a week until, gotta wait one more week to see how it officially ends. But what is so strange is what are these...
Proud of this outcome.
What are these bonus character? What is this bonus character lineup? Like, what do these characters have to do with, like, with the event story? Like, Counter Squad, sure, but, like, what does Crow and, like, NieR have to do with it? What does Sakura and Maxwell and Viper? What do they have to do with this event story? I like a good outer rim. Whoa! It's because the outer rim... The outer rim's interesting because it's where, like, you know, the scum, right? The scum of the planet live. And sometimes people are forced to live there, right? And they're not necessarily bad people. They're just labeled as bad people because the central government told them that they were bad, right? Like, maybe if the outer rim had, like, basic necessities, like, you know, lighting and, like, good air or something, maybe people don't have to, like, turn to crime, right? Like, maybe people in the outer rim turn to life of crime because that's just how they have to survive, right? Like, you gotta find the reasons why people are doing it, right? Maybe fix the reasons why people are doing crimes. Crow not being allowed on planes. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Damn, we got this lobby screen as well. Fuck. Why is it still telling me I got, like, a collection for this thing? I don't like it. This red dot. I've already collected everything. Should I do 110 pull for Sora? No. I like her little passport icon though. It's pretty funny. I like it. Alright, well that was it for the NIKKE event story, everybody. Part 1 at least. We'll check out part 2 next week. And there's probably only going to be like an epilogue. And that's it. But until then, thanks for watching. And we shall continue this whenever the next event drops. Which will be probably 2 weeks from now. Or something. Goodbye, YouTube. I shall upload this whenever I feel like it, which is probably not going to be for a while. I still haven't uploaded or rented out the Stellar Blade collab yet, among many things. Bo, wow, wee.